Ever wondered what the most popular Bible verse is? Well, that would be John 3:16, the chart topper of the good book. And it's packed with so much divine goodness that you can't help but crack a smile. Here's the verse for you. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. It starts with, for God so loved the world. It's as if God is shouting from the heavens, hey world, I love you big time. No exclusions, no VIP lists, just an all-encompassing, cosmic-sized, world-hugging love. It's like divine Tinder swiping right on humanity. Then comes the heart of the matter. God didn't just send a bouquet of roses. He went all in by giving his one and only Son. That's some serious love right there. And the best part, whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. It's the ultimate life hack, folks. God's love is like that dad joke you secretly love. It's unending, always there, and it makes you grin, even on the gloomiest of days. First, we've got, for God so loved the world. Here, we're introduced to the concept of an all-encompassing divine love. Picture this. The most powerful being in existence, the creator of the universe, the architect of the cosmos, is declaring his love. And not just any love, but a love of such magnitude that it encompasses the entire world. Imagine the world in all its diversity, towering mountains and vast oceans, bustling cities and serene countryside, the rich tapestry of cultures, languages, and people. Now, consider this. God's love encompasses all of that. There's not a nook or cranny in the world that isn't enveloped by the warmth of his affection. It's an unfathomable, all-inclusive, world-encompassing love that transcends borders, barriers, and biases. But it doesn't stop there. This love isn't just for the world in general. It's personal. It's intimate. It's for you, for me, for everyone. It's a love that sees us in our individuality, in our uniqueness, in our beautiful messiness, and says, yes, I choose you. And what's more, this love isn't passive, it's active, it's dynamic. It's a love that doesn't just say, I love you, but shows it, lives it, and gives it. It's a love that makes a difference, a love that transforms, a love that heals. It's a love that takes action, that steps into the fray, that goes the extra mile. In essence, it's a love that is so profound, so powerful, so profound, it's like a divine declaration that says, I see you, I know you, I love you. And it's a love that is so inclusive, so all-embracing, it's like divine Tinder swiping right on humanity. A love that doesn't discriminate, that doesn't exclude, that doesn't judge, but that simply loves. And in that love, we find our worth, our value, our identity. So when we read, for God so loved the world, we're not just reading a verse, we're experiencing a divine declaration of love. A love that is so vast, so deep, so all-encompassing. It's like divine Tinder swiping right on humanity. But wait, there's more. God didn't just send a bouquet of roses. He went all in by giving his one and only Son. This line, this divine declaration, is where we see the depth of God's love laid bare. It's like a father giving up his only child, a love so profound, so sacrificial, that it reaches beyond our comprehension. Can you imagine it? The creator of the universe, the author of all existence, offering his precious Son, his only Son. This isn't just a footnote in the cosmic narrative. This is the headline, the main event. It's the pivotal moment in the divine drama that underscores the magnitude of God's love. This divine sacrifice, this unparalleled act of love, is the cornerstone of John 3:16. It's the heart and soul of the message. God didn't just express his love through words or symbolic gestures. He demonstrated it in the most profound and poignant way possible, by sacrificing his Son. Imagine the scene. The divine author, pen in hand, writing the narrative of existence. He reaches the climax of the story, and instead of opting for a happy ending, he chooses sacrifice. He chooses love. He chooses his one and only Son. But why? Why would God go to such lengths? Why would he make such a sacrifice? The answer lies in the very essence of who God is. He is love. Not just any love, but a love that is selfless, sacrificial, and steadfast. A love that is willing to give up the most precious gift for the sake of others. It's like loving someone so much that you'd give up your last slice of pizza, your favorite chocolate bar, or even your only umbrella on a rainy day. But God didn't just give up something, He gave up someone, His one and only Son. So let's take a moment to reflect on this divine sacrifice. Let's marvel at the depth of God's love, a love so profound that He was willing to sacrifice His only Son. Imagine sacrificing your favorite chocolate bar. Now imagine giving up your only Son. Yep, that's next level love. And then, the kicker. Whoever believes in Him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Now let's unpack this. This is where the verse takes a thrilling turn. It's like the plot twist in your favorite movie, or the unexpected surprise at the end of a mystery novel. Here, God is extending an invitation to everyone, a divine RSVP, if you will. He's not asking for your credentials, your social status, or your bank balance. The criteria is simple. Belief in His Son, Jesus. That's the only membership card you need to be part of this divine club. This part of John 3:16 is essentially the ultimate life hack. You know, those clever solutions to everyday problems that make life just a bit easier? Well, this is the ultimate version of that. But instead of making your day easier, it's making eternity easier. Imagine this, a world where you don't have to fear the end, where the finality of death is replaced with the promise of eternal life. That's what God is offering here. It's like He's handing out get-out-of-jail-free cards, but instead of jail, it's mortality. And instead of free, it's faith. But here's the thing. This isn't just about living forever, it's about living forever in God's love, in His presence. It's about an eternity of peace, joy, and divine connection. It's about a love so profound, so all-encompassing that it transcends our earthly existence and carries us into eternity. And this, friends, is the real beauty of John 3:16. It starts with a declaration of love, moves through a divine sacrifice, and culminates in the ultimate life hack. It's a journey from love to eternity, an adventure of divine proportions, a cosmic love story penned by the Creator Himself. So let's embrace this life hack. Let's accept this invitation to believe and live eternally. After all, it's not every day you're offered a get-out-of-perishing free card, right? It's like the ultimate loyalty program, with eternal life as the grand prize. So in this one verse, we've got God's worldwide love declaration, a divine sacrifice, and the ultimate life hack. Isn't that just something to marvel at? We've embarked on a journey through John 3:16, a verse that's like a divine mic drop moment. It's the chart topper, the blockbuster of biblical quotes, and it's packed with so much goodness that it simply radiates divine love. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've unpacked. Our first stop was the divine declaration, for God so loved the world. This was God's ultimate love letter to humanity. He wasn't just saying, hey, I kind of like you. No, He was saying, I love you big time. No barriers, no exclusivity clauses, just pure, cosmic, all-encompassing love. Then we moved on to the divine sacrifice. God didn't just send a Hallmark card or a bouquet of roses. He gave His one and only Son. That's not just love, that's supercharged, next-level cosmic love. It's like God was saying, I love you so much, I'm willing to give up my only Son for you. It's a love so profound, so deep, it's almost incomprehensible. Our journey then took us to the ultimate life hack. Whoever believes in Him shall not perish, but have eternal life. We discovered that God's love isn't just for this life, but for eternity. It's like the ultimate loyalty program, with eternal life as the grand prize. It's God's promise to us that His love isn't just for now, but forever. But let's not forget the humor in all of this. God's love is like that dad joke you secretly love. It's unending, always there, and it makes you grin, even on the gloomiest of days. It's an eternal punchline that never gets old. So what does this verse mean for you? How does it impact your life? How can you share this divine love with others? John 3:16 isn't just a verse to be read, but to be lived. It's an invitation to live a life grounded in love, a life of sacrifice, and a life of eternal hope. It's an invitation to be a part of God's divine love story, to be a participant in His cosmic plan. So, as we wrap up our exploration of John 3:16, let's remember the richness of this verse. Let's remember the divine love, the divine sacrifice, and the divine promise. So, as you contemplate John 3:16, remember to spread the love, share the joy, and offer the hope. Because in the end, this verse is not just a verse, it's God's love letter to the world, with a sprinkle of divine humor and a whole lot of eternal promises. As we embark on the next stage of our journey, I invite you to pause and reflect. What does John 3:16 mean to you? How can you live out this verse in your daily life? How can you share God's divine love with those around you? This isn't just a theoretical exercise. This is a divine invitation to be a part of God's cosmic plan, to participate in His grand love story. So I invite you to take this message to heart. Reflect on it. Live it. Share it. Because in the end, John 3:16 isn't just a verse, it's a divine invitation. And if you like this message, if it resonates with you, if it inspires you, then I invite you to join our community here on this channel. Subscribe and share this message with others. Let's spread the love, the joy, and the hope of John 3:16. And remember, God's love is like that dad joke you secretly love. It's unending, always there, and it makes you grin, even on the gloomiest of days. It's an eternal punchline that never gets old. So, until next time, keep the faith, spread the love, and remember, God's love is for you, always. See you in the next video.